Hey, what's up, guys? It's your host, Cervantes, and welcome to the 50th episode of the Cervantes Podcast. In honor of 50 episodes, I wanted to do an in-person interview with someone I've known for the past 15 years, singer-songwriter and model, Nikki Jayy. Our interview starts now.
I don't really like you bitches, but I mean it. Yeah. Money make you act different. Ain't it funny how a bag will make you act distant? Too many bitches in my face, wishing they could touch my plate. My nigga look me up and down.
How are you doing today, Nikki? Thank you for joining me.
I'm doing so well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I feel so special.
Thank
50th
you. First,
episode is
yes, we love to see it. So I wanted to ask you, what is your songwriting process, and were you always into singing?
Okay, so I have like two different songwriting processes. So the first one, sometimes I'll just hear a beat and then a flow will come to my head. I'll have like something in my mind that I might be drawing inspiration from, and then I'll just go from there. But sometimes I'll write from my poetry,
Okay.
and then I'll turn my poetry into a song, music. I'll find a beat to match it, and that's how it'll go.
Okay, and the lyrics will come first before the beat?
Yeah.
Okay, and where do you draw inspiration from?
It's crazy because maybe it's like kind of, what's the word? I don't know the word, but I like to say my younger self. I think my biggest inspiration is my younger self, because when I was young, I didn't really have anyone that I like looked up to musically that I was like, oh my goodness, I want to be just like them, you know?
Okay.
But now, right now, honestly, everybody around me,
Okay.
everyone, all my friends are artistic in some way, some form. So yeah.
Family, friends, life experiences.
Yeah, social media, all that.
And then the songs that you put out recently, are they from that younger Nikki, or is it maybe more so current experiences?
Honestly, more current, but I've been learning how to not only write from experience. I feel like as a lyricist, you should be able to pull from past experiences or current experiences, but you should also be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and not even have them question, oh, has she actually been through that, or, you know?
Right. No
Yeah.
capping.
Yeah.
So a couple weeks ago on Instagram Live, you said your dream collab would be with rapper J. Cole or singer-songwriter Erykah Badu. Were you always big fans of them growing up?
Honestly, J. Cole, yes. Erykah, she came a little bit later when I was still figuring out what type of music I liked. But J. Cole, definitely, probably since I was like 10.
Oh, nice. Okay, what is it about those two artists specifically that stand out to you from like the other artists?
Okay, so J. Cole, like his lyricism, actually, no, both of them, their lyricism is beautiful. It's like immaculate. It's amazing. I feel like they're so authentic and they're so themselves, and you can literally hear that through their music. And everything that they write is like a story. It's like they're telling a story, and I love that. So when I write my music, I always tell people, make sure you're listening to the lyrics because I'm telling a story, you know?
And you got to be careful what you're singing along to, you know?
Yeah.
that too.
Now, when it comes to the rap stuff, I'm not really telling a story, but the R&B and the soulful stuff, yeah.
And do you think you'll transition into more rap stuff too, as well with the R&B?
Yes, because just like I have fans with my R&B and soulful stuff, I have lots of fans that love my raps.
Okay.
So it's like I want to please everybody, but there are people that love my raps more, and there's people that love my singing songs more. So
yeah, kind of like Lauryn
all.
Hill, like can do both.
Exactly.
You know? That's awesome. Back in October 2021, you had the opportunity to perform at Howard University's annual student fashion show.
HU?
Yes, last year's theme was nostalgia, which brought students back in time to the 90s and early 2000s. According to the Hilltop, a Howard student newspaper, you had only 4 days to prepare for the show and flew from New York to DC the morning of the performance. What was that like, and was it as crazy as it sounds?
Yeah, so actually we didn't fly, but we drove.
Oh, okay.
We drove from New York to DC. It was hectic, but it's like I'll never turn down anything big like that because I want it so bad. Like I wanted that so bad. Nobody's ever done that. So
wow, okay.
I was feeling real special. I was like, no, I gotta eat this up. Like, let's get in the rehearsal studio right now. Like,
yes.
I was with it all. Like,
And that's what makes Howard, right?
Exactly.
The homecoming show.
Exactly.
Did you get nervous beforehand? Do you get nervous before performances?
Always.
Okay.
Always. Somebody once told me that it's good. It's a good thing that I get nervous, because if I didn't get nervous, then it would show that I don't really care. You know?
Right.
When you have nerves, you care. So yeah.
What do you do to calm down those nerves? To make sure it doesn't like mess with your performance.
Sometimes my team will have like a shot on hand. Like,
Okay.
Nikki, take this shot before you get on stage. Sometimes I don't want that. Sometimes I just have to jump up and down. Sometimes I'll pray. It just depends. Sometimes I'll hug my friends until literally like the moment I gotta step on stage, I'm holding their hand about to grab them on stage with
Give me grace.
Yeah.
I feel like we see artists all the time, like they're in like a prayer circle with their team.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like Chloe do that. I feel like I've seen Drake do that. Do you do that too, like pray with your team before?
Yeah, we don't do the circle, but
Okay.
prayer, yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. And how did you like the performance? Like looking back, what was like your favorite part?
My favorite part, well, first of all, I loved the performance. It was amazing. The energy was beautiful. Like, Howard is such a big family and such a big support system. I don't know what I would do if it wasn't for Howard. Seriously.
Yes.
But my favorite part of that show was when I came out walking with the model. Because if you don't know, at Howard, I was known for modeling way before my music.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, oh, do you know Nikki Jayy? Oh, the model? Yeah. So it was like
wow,
that.
okay. I didn't know that.
So I came out walking with these two models that are in my modeling organization, and I was singing, while I was rapping, Act Different. And I came out and the crowd was rapping it, and I was like,
they knew every word.
Hey, like, what?
That's crazy.
I was like, wow.
And that probably feels good to have people like sing your lyrics from like the top of their lungs.
Hell yeah. And at the time, I didn't notice because I'm just so laser focused on, okay, Nikki, you got to do this, da-da-da, you got to. But after, when I was listening to the recordings of people in the audience, I'm like, wow, people are really singing it right now.
Like, they really mess with me. That's dope.
Crazy.
That's awesome. What was I gonna ask you? So kind of like the Victoria's Secret fashion show, like I don't know if you saw, like Rihanna will like sing and then the models came out.
Yeah.
Was it kind of like that?
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It definitely was like that.
That's cool. So you're a Howard student. What's your major and how's school going?
I'm a legal communications major, political science minor.
Nice.
And how's it going? It's going well, you know. Moving at my own pace. I'm getting it done. I should be graduating in the spring. I'm ready to go. Like, I love Howard, but I'm ready to go.
And I think that it'd be like that. It'd be like that. I think that's dope though that you're pursuing education and also pursuing your career. I think we saw Megan do that.
Yes.
She graduated I think last year.
It's inspiring. Like, that's the point. Like, I don't know. A lot of people don't know that I was really ready to drop out. Like, I was ready to go. And then something switched. I grew up a little bit. I was like, you know what? Let me show people, like, you can do both. You can pursue your education and you can do your career at the same time. You're not going to be able to give it your all, but, like, at least get the degree and then get it done. Like,
you have something to fall back on.
That you can't. Anything to fall back on, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Facts. I agree, but I also disagree with that. Like the fallback.
Okay, yeah, because you don't want a plan B. You want this to be your plan A. I get that. What is there people that you lean on to try to get you through school and like is that difficult though? Yeah,
I would say my mom and my cousin Aaliyah and my friends.
Okay.
My friends too.
Because it's definitely doable. Like we see single moms do it, parents do it.
Yeah.
Artists have done that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not easy because college, it's tricky.
And my dad, RIP to him, because he made sure I got the best education my entire life. So I really do it for him. He's number one.
Yes, Chapel to Howard. We love to see it. We love to see it.
Okay.
In an interview with Voyage MIA back in April 2021, you said songwriting for me started because of my love for poetry. Did you initially write poems before you transitioned to writing songs? And do you still write poems on the side?
Yes. So originally, I just started with poetry. Like that was that. And I love poetry to this day. Always love poetry more than reading actual books.
Okay, wow.
But when I started making poetry, I also always had a love for music. So I was like just experimenting one day. And I made something. It might not have been the best, but I made something, and then I just kept doing it. But do I do it now? Not really, because I feel like as I progress as an artist, lyrically, I also progress. And so I've been finding different ways to create my storylines and create my music, so I don't have to create it from my poetry. I can literally... You can tell me a story that you had that I literally wasn't there. I wasn't in your shoes or nothing. And I'm going to put a song together and you're going to think I was right there with you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it's also cool that like more and more people are like songwriters. And it's nice to see female songwriters too. Because it's like you don't need someone else to write for you. Which is okay. But you know, you're writing from your own experiences. Would you ever write for someone else?
Absolutely. You know, I didn't realize how big, I guess, or like... how kind of rare being a songwriter is, like writing your own music. Right. But would I write for other people? Absolutely. Yeah, I would. I don't know, but I feel like my hits gotta stay to myself. Okay. Like, I'm not giving those away. I don't care.
Right. You gotta keep that for you, for sure. So now we all know there's a major double standard for women in music, especially black women in music. Yeah. We see the response to smash hit WAP by Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion in 2020 had, or the way in which people speak out against R&B singer Chloe Bailey, embracing her sexuality with her Instagram posts and performances. Do you feel pressure to be sexy and have sex appeal with your image, or are you just embracing and loving your body? Also, do you get backlash from negative people on the internet when you do choose to show more skin?
So to answer the first part, I feel like I just have sex appeal. It's like, I feel like that's something you have or you don't. Okay. Like, that's not, you could try, but it's not going to look right.
It's not authentic.
You could have the ingredients, but if you don't mix it correctly, it's not going to come out right. You know what I mean? I feel like I just naturally have sex appeal. I don't show my body too much, but I show it enough for like my family to be like, Nikki, not too much. Like, not too much. But as far as like my peers, my friends, they do not care. They do nothing but amp me up, support me, all that. So
that's good. And do you ever get like DMs maybe from like, you know, like creepy people or like weird people?
Oh yeah. Okay. All day, every day.
Is that difficult, or do you just not look at the DMs?
I just ignore it.
Okay.
I ignore it. Yeah. That's like walking down the street as a woman in today's times and getting catcalled. You just ignore it.
Insane that happens. Like, if she's not showing you any attention, just walk away. Literally. It's not that hard. Some people argue that women are over-sexualizing themselves and it takes away from their music and art. Do you agree? When is it female empowerment and when is it objectification?
Personally, me, I don't pay attention to what other people are doing. Like, mind your business. Yeah. Mind your business. Yeah. If she wants to do something with her body, let her do it. Mind your business. That's right. I just don't get the extra like negative connotations in the comments. I don't get it.
Yeah. I think it's useless, especially because there is a double standard. Like we let men rap or sing about things that could be inappropriate, but then when a female rapper does it, it's like, oh, what about the kids? Yeah. And it's like, we weren't talking about the kids when Migos or 2 Chainz or whoever it is. Exactly. So there's definitely a double standard.
Like, personally, there's some things that other women do that I wouldn't do. But that's just me. That's my morals. I would never comment or have anything to say about what somebody else is doing. Yes. And I would hope no one has comments about what I'm doing. Like, mind your business.
Right. I've never, like if I'm listening to a song that I don't like, I'm not gonna like, oh, I hate, like I don't get the urge to comment. Just swipe or I don't know. I'll never understand.
You get it, man. You get it.
Your first music video to your song Act Different was amazing. What do you remember about filming that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Aaliyah, my cousin, she's literally behind the camera right now. I remember having to put everything together by myself. Like, I wanted it so bad that I worked my butt off. I think I got like $1,000. I think I saved up like $1,000 for this video. Just to prove to people that I can do it by myself, you know? So I saved up. I wrote the treatment. That's one thing a lot of people don't know. I write treatments for my music videos. I wrote the treatment, found the locations, booked them, found the videographers, booked them.
Oh, so you're very hands-on.
Yeah, I did my hair the day of. I did my makeup. we had 2 different locations. So I think we had 2 hours in between each location. So the first location, I drove there. Just me and my cousin.
Wow, okay.
I drove there with everything. We set it up. It was cool. Did that for like 2 hours. Boom. Did my hair, makeup, all that. Went back home. Drove back home. Switched up my hair. Switched up my makeup and the outfit. Drove to the other location.
Wow.
Just me and my cousin and my friend Ian.
All on the same day?
Yeah. Same day.
Wow.
So my friend Ian, he came and he helped out for the first location. But the second location, it was just us. And we knocked it out the park. And it was amazing.
Wow. And did you have like one camera person and or did you have like multiple people? Like a lot of people on set?
It was like a team.
Okay.
I think there was like 3 people? It was like 2-3 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think you don't have to wait to be signed to a record label. You don't have to wait for like some big person to help you out. You can do it yourself. It's not always easy. You got to save up, like you said.
Exactly. And I think for my first music video ever, it was really to prove a point, Nikki, to myself, you could do this. And to prove to everyone else, damn, she could do this. That's crazy.
And that's a great message for people doing the same thing that you're doing, or little girls watching.
Yes.
That, you can bet on yourself.
Yes.
You don't have to wait on
little
anyone.
girls, you don't have to wait on nobody.
Yes.
Nobody. You can get it done yourself. You just gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta be motivated, determined, and you might cry a little bit, because I cry. It's okay, but get it done.
Right. Or do that, or support small businesses, or for sure. Absolutely. I love that. What was the most challenging part, you think, about filming?
Having to do basically everything myself.
Okay, yeah. Saving up the money, finding people, or were the people that helped you your friends? My
cousin was the only person that helped me. So having her, obviously it wouldn't have been able to be done without her. But it was just hard enough doing the amount of stuff that we had to do with just between us. It was crazy. So
that's crazy. And I'm sure you learned a lot. So now for the next music video, you'll be prepared and okay, I know what I need to do. I know what needs to happen. Yeah. And you edited it too?
No.
Okay.
The videographers, they did that.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
I ain't Superwoman.
So your single Shanghai came out in April. If there was a music video to this song, I feel like the vibe would be similar to Nicki Minaj's Chun Li. Is there a music video in the works for this song?
It's so crazy, and I'm not even gonna get mad. I shot a music video for this song.
Wow.
5 months ago.
Wow, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I danced in the rain. I had a whole dancing in the rain too. Who you know is dancing in the rain?
That's throwback to early 2000s.
Who do you know
That's amazing.
What?
Wow.
And when I say that, no. The rain, God did not make the rain come from the sky. No. I bought a hose. My older cousin Crystal, shout out her, and Lamb, shout out him. They literally put it you see the top of the wall. They put the hose outside, poked holes in it, and had water come through.
Wow.
To make a rain scene for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
To this day, amazing.
Because I always wonder how people film those scenes, but that's crazy.
Amazing, and it really looked like it was pouring. It was freezing. It was 60 degrees. Maybe colder than that. It was mad cold. I had on a top like this and a skirt and some heels, and it was 3 a.m. Yeah.
In March.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Surprised I didn't get sick.
What happened to it? Did you not want to put it out? Were you?
Yeah. The people that edited it, they just weren't doing it for me. I'm a perfectionist, so I will never put out anything that I don't think is above quality. I don't care how long it takes, honestly. Because not only is it for me, but it's for y'all.
Right, and you want to put out your best foot forward all the time.
Exactly, and it has my name on it, so that's the most important thing.
People not going to be commenting, for the videographers did a bad job. They're going to be like, oh, Nikki did a bad job.
Exactly, it's going to be on me. So they sent me back 3-4 versions. I still don't like it to this day, so I'm going to look for somebody else to do it. We'll see, but I got to move on.
And not every song needs a music video.
Yeah, so this one really just was too fire though. I don't know.
Oh, so you do want to try and put it out?
I do.
Yeah.
I put a lot into it. I made the treatment. We had a top-down vehicle driving through the city. It was amazing.
Yeah, I want to see it. I'm sure you guys do too.
Yeah, I definitely do.
On June 6th, on your Instagram live and feed, you teased some new music and you had bars. Will you be rapping more in the next couple of songs that you'll release?
Yes, my next song is called Say or Do.
Okay.
Featuring
You heard it
Madison
here first.
Star, okay? Featuring Madison Star. I don't know when it's gonna be out, but it's fire. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome, Madison Starr. And for those who don't know, that's the sister of Justin Combs.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, that's my sis. We went to Howard together. So
awesome. And how do people reach out to you for collabs, or do you reach out to them?
It goes both ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
And will this will be rapping and R&B?
No, just rapping.
Just rapping.
Yeah, just rapping.
And her too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And shout out Cervantes because he be in my lives.
Yes, like that's why fire emojis. I saw the live that you did with, I think it was rap something. That was dope.
Yes, Rap Alert.
Yes,
Rap Alert.
That was awesome.
Yes, that was lit.
And you made a post about an album dropping soon. How soon can we expect?
Man, I can't give y'all a date. I can't give y'all a date, but between the end of this year and early next year.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And this album will be like a whole bunch of different genres, like R&B, rap.
Yeah, all of that. I'm not gonna say too much.
Okay.
But it's gonna be beautiful.
We'll have her back on when she drops it.
We'll come back.
That's awesome though. On June 29th, you performed at SOB's, also known as Sounds of Brazil, legendary live music venue in the Lower Manhattan neighborhood of Soho. What was that experience like?
Yo, that shit was so amazing. Yo, it was literally legendary. Like, SOB's is such a legendary venue for artists in New York and outside of New York. I just felt so blessed, and it just motivated me even more. I don't know. It was amazing.
That's awesome. I wish I got
to
to go. I think I was on vacation at the time, but I saw the post, everybody reposting it. Yeah. That was awesome. What were you nervous to perform that at SOB?
Hell yeah. OD. Like probably just as nervous as my Howard homecoming performance.
Right, because these are big venues, right?
Yeah, I mean Howard's was way bigger.
Okay.
Howard's was way bigger. But Howard's is way bigger, but SOB's is so legendary. I'm like, I have to come with it, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta come with it. Sold my tickets, did all that, had mad people come and see me. It was
awesome.
It was
and you felt and do you feel support from like your family and friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Because I know sometimes like when people are like achieving their dreams and going after something so like aspirational, sometimes it's difficult to like get people on board, but it seems like you have a really good support system.
That's the hardest part, and I really do. Like, I'm glad that you could see that because my support system is amazing. It's beautiful. Of course, not everybody's going to support, but along the way, they going to hop on, they gonna catch on, so I'm not worried about that.
Yes, that's awesome. So you're an independent artist. Are you looking to stay independent, or are you looking to be signed by a record deal?
So I am looking to stay independent for as long as possible, but I would like a distribution deal. You know, it would be nice because I feel like all I need is the platform. I just need that push, you know? I got the work ethic, I got the talent, I got the looks, I got everything that you need to be an artist in this time.
Right, and you're very hands-on. You know your brand, you know your messaging, you know your demographic, so you
I'm ready to work.
Right, you just need to find a good deal.
Exactly.
Which is tricky because I know sometimes like with TLC and Megan Thee Stallion, sometimes people get trapped into like bad deals and like the company's making so much money. It's like you
God
broke.
willing,
so hopefully
don't get into none of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Good deals only, please.
Yes.
But I also feel like at some point in every artist's career, they should get signed. Like, you have to. If you want to be an A, B, C list celebrity, you have to.
Because they help more so with promo.
Yeah, it's a whole machine behind
marketing, assistant, manager. So you can do that on your own, but it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, some places and some people and some, I guess, areas that you just can't reach. Independent.
What's next for you? Any exciting things coming up that you can share?
I can tell y'all that I have something coming up that starts with T and ends with R. You can guess whatever that means to you. But I can't tell you much more than that. Because I'm working on it. But y'all should see me on stage very soon.
Okay.
Hopefully at your local HBCU.
Yeah, yes, we love to see it. Thank you. So those were all the like music questions, career questions. Now we're gonna switch gears to the TCP rapid fire questions. You don't have to answer quickly. You can take your time. But the first question: what makes you laugh the most?
My cousin, myself.
Awesome. Okay. 3 things you're grateful for.
Friends and family. Put them in one. Being able to wake up every single day and just be alive, 1, but also to share my talents with the world. Like that, I'm so blessed for that. And then 3, my dad, because he's been gone for a minute now, but he still takes care of me to this day. And that's crazy to me. So yeah.
Like your guardian angel. Literally. I like that. What would you tell your younger self?
We gonna get there, shorty. We gonna get there. Like, don't worry. Don't cry too much. I know you're emotional, but you got this. You're a literal superstar in the making.
Manifestation. I love that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Billboards, nominations, top charts.
Yes.
You gonna see me on stage, Grammys, all that.
Yes.
All that. Maybe TV. You might see me in a movie. Who knows?
EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Yes. Okay. Broadway.
I want it all.
Yes. That will happen. And the last rapid fire question: what would you name this current chapter of your life?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That one always gets everyone.
Hold on, let me think. The beginning.
I like that.
Yeah.
The beginning of your career.
Beginning.
Album coming soon.
Yeah, it means so much.
Yeah.
So much so that, the beginning.
I like that. Well, thank you, Nikki, so much for joining me on the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Cervantes.
Is there any last things you want to say to our viewers?
Yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you for having me on this podcast. It was so much fun. It's the 50th one. Make sure y'all tune in to this one, and the next one's coming.
Yes.
Y'all can find my music on all platforms under Nikki Jayy, Nikki Jayy. And all my social media is at the Nikki Jayy, the Nikki Jayy.
Yes, awesome. So Shanghai and all of Nikki's music is available on all music streaming platforms.
Go stream it.
Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Be sure to leave a rating for the Cervantes Podcast on Anchor, Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Yes. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Cervantes Podcast YouTube channel, and click the notification bell up top so you never miss a new episode. Thank you guys for listening. Happy 50th. Bye.
Period. Bye.